What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Costco wholesale with the ticker symbol COST. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who are already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So normally Fridays are reserved for my Alibaba investors, however donations take priority, so I will push it to tomorrow and I'll get you guys a Baba update tomorrow. So let's take a look at Costco. The first thing I noticed is that we are pulling back. No surprises there. Everything pretty much can be pulling back unless it's a very secure high dividend paying stocks. Probably one of those blue chip stocks are probably not selling off as harsh as other companies, but Costco is selling off. And the first thing that I noticed, and the most obvious, is that we are probably going to pull back to this level right here, back here in October, because it's a previous breakout level and price action did not test for support before breaking out. After breaking out. So you can see that price action was inside of this consolidation phase. It had a fail break lower, trapped in shorts, found some type of support, and then continued to rally up higher and higher. So now it looks like it's pulling back to this level. Normally, if this was a good buying area before, it could be a good buying area again, but you can't just dive right in without seeing any type of signal. But that's here nor there. But let's just I think we're going to be pulling back to this level. There's a strong possibility. We're almost there too, and it just looks like an area that Costco wants to approach. So my target for Costco is at the 466 level, and we might even reach the 446 level. So I'll show you guys that right now. Talk about targets a little bit later in this video. So you can see that there was this uptrend channel working right here. And then price action had a breakout side of it and made two legs to a new high. And you can see that the highs were kind of weak. It was having a tough time pushing past the previous one, excuse me. And that's usually a sign that prices can sell off. Prices sold off, is working lower, and now we're in a downtrend. So price action still in this downtrend. However, we are getting far away from the EMA, so we could be expecting a pullback in the short term. And that pullback could lead all the way back up to the 518 level, because that's a breakout for the shorts. So if we don't continue lower inside of this channel to reach my target, which is a little unlikely because we are getting super extended from the EMA, but there's also a possibility that they might just stay inside of it aggressively and continue to bring the market lower. But if we don't, I think we'll probably see a two-legged pullback, maybe back up to the 518 level. It's pretty high up, but it's a possibility. And then from there, another leg down. So watch out for that. But I think either way, there's a strong case and possibility for Costco to pull back all the way to the 450 level. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. And if anything changes, I'll give you guys an update. So let's take a look at the macro pattern. You can see that it's just an uptrend. And this is just a bigger pullback that Costco has not done before. I mean, well, not anytime recent. So you can see that there's this orange channel working up. And then price action hit the resistance side 3 times. So again, nothing is random in the market. You can always find a reason for what prices did. And you can see that we pretty much got rejected 3 times from the resistance side. Prices had a hard time going past the previous high. And we already had a breakout side of the small little uptrend and 2 legs to new high. So there was a lot of reasons we were going to reverse right here. And that's what professional traders look at. And they got out of their position, or even some aggressive short sellers entered positions up here. And that's what brings the market down. And now we're working lower. So we could have found support here, but the selling was too aggressive. And we just bounced, and we just pretty much gapped right through the support side of the channel. So I think that's why they want to continue lower and reach these lower targets. You can see that it's really nothing unnatural or crazy. We're not seeing any like 50% crash as of right now. Let's just take a look at the amount that Costco has sold off from the all-time high to right now about 15 to 16%, which is not bad. And let's take a look at the Fibonacci retracement from lows to the highs. So right now we are approaching the 38% level and probably in the 50% level soon. So I think 50% is a strong support area because that's where buyers stepped in before and they could buy up the market once again. But we could also find some type of support, like I said, at the 468 level, which is at the top of that consolidation phase. So there's a couple places where buyers can reverse the market. If you ask me, I'm still bullish because as long as we don't break below the 436 level, this measure move still holds, and this measure move is right at the $600 level. So there's still bullish signs on the chart, and I think this, as of right now, just looking at the chart, it looks like we're just pulling back and selling off. This was definitely expected. A lot of companies were overpriced and just due for a bigger correction, and now we're getting that. But I don't think this is like the top of the market. It just doesn't look like it as of right now. I mean, things are in the market are dynamic, so I can't just stay with my analysis if it looks like it's changing. So we could just go into a bigger downtrend and continue lower and lower. But as right now, I can't say that, and it doesn't look like it could do that as of right now. But like I said, the market is dynamic and it could be changing day by day. But as right now, it looks pretty good for setting up to just reverse once we reach these levels. If we do get that breakout side of the channel, that will show signs of weakness in the market, and then we'll probably get another leg down, and then from there probably see a reversal back up to the highs. So that's everything I have for Costco. So I explained to you guys why we're selling off and where we're probably headed next, which is right at the 450 level. So I think there's a strong case for that. And then from there, if we find some type of support and reverse, you know where we're going next. We're probably going to continue to the previous all-time high. But if we don't, then you know where we're probably going next, probably much lower. I don't see any. Looks like the next strong support level could be possibly at the 387 level, and that's a much bigger drop. And then this measure move will be no longer in play, and we probably won't even go up to the retest all-time highs for a while. So let's just not go there as of right now for the bears case, but you guys know how the market can play out. So that's everything I have for Costco on the daily chart. We're just in this downtrend, and I think we're gonna hit that 450 level before seeing a bounce. We could see a bounce sooner, but I think looks like they want to continue aggressively selling to reach that target. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart for Costco, and you can see that we are super extended from the EMA, and the EMA acts as a magnet, and it pulls prices back to it. So same thing over here, we were far away from the EMA, we got a pullback. Same thing over here, we got far away from the EMA, we got a pullback. And even for the longs, where we get far away from the EMA because there's a lot of selling, and it just pulls back to the EMA. So prices normally trade around it. You can see that it's like bouncing from it, from both underneath and over it. So it's like a dynamic support or resistance. So you can see that when we get far away from it for a while, it doesn't have to, right when we get far away, it doesn't mean we're going to pull back right away. We can stay far away from it for a while before pulling back to it. And eventually, the longer and further away from it, the bigger the snapback. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a lot of selling like we did not see before. And I think they want to come for this area right here with their support before seeing what the market wants to do. You can see that this little consolidation pattern is probably what they want to pull back to, and it looks like it's very close to it, and it's almost there, which is right around that 450 level, like I said. So I think probably gonna pull back to this level, and I think, me personally, there's a strong reason to be still bullish, like I said before. But if they just break right through it and gap over like it didn't even exist, then this could be worse than I thought. But as of right now, it doesn't look like it. I think we're probably just going to pull back through the 450 level, possibly even the 433 level at the lowest as of right now, I'm thinking. And then from there, reverse. So that's all I have for Costco. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.